Good morning. I am 5 minutes earlier today. As always, if you're watching in recording, you're welcome to fast forward or stay with us through our hellos. I'm going to check the sound now, so if you hear me twice, don't worry. Watching in recording, you're welcome to twice, don't worry. Watching in recording, you're welcome to twice, don't worry. Okay. Watching in recording, okay, it seems to be okay. Good morning, Gina. Gina, can you please tell me how the sound is? I have a fan on, so I wonder if you get some static or something. I checked on the computer. It seems okay to me, but I just want to be sure it's okay for everybody. There's been so many mosquitoes now, so I have the fan going so that they get blown away. Oh, good. Thank you for checking, Gina. Yeah, it seemed good on my computer, but just to be on the safe side. I see that some people are joining, but once again, I don't see the names. So if you want to say hi in the comments, please do so. You don't have to, of course, but I love to have the opportunity to greet you personally. Good morning, Ari. All right, anyway, with all those checks, it's time for us to start. And yesterday we touched a bit on the gradual nature of the meditation process. Today I want to focus on it more because I feel that it's so important to come to terms with the fact that meditation is a lifelong path and its benefits reveal themselves to us little by little. It's not like we do it for a month or two and get enlightened, guaranteed. Without this understanding, we are setting ourselves up for disappointment. This is what Pema Chodron writes on the subject. The path of meditation isn't always a linear path. It's not like you begin to open and you open more and more and you settle more and more. And then all of a sudden, the confining box of our distorted perception is gone forever. No, there are setbacks, inevitably. I often see with students a kind of honeymoon period when they experience a time of great openness and growth in their practice, and then they have a kind of contraction or even regression. And this is often terribly frightening and discouraging for many. A regression in your practice can create crippling doubt and a lot of emotional setback. Students wonder if they've lost their connection to meditation forever because the honeymoon period felt so invigorating, so true, and what they experience now feels just mundane. But change happens, even in our meditation practice. This is a fundamental truth. Everything is always changing because it's alive, it's dynamic. All of us reach a very interesting point in our practice when we hit the brick wall. It's absolutely inevitable. Change is inevitable with relationships, with careers, with anything. And she continues to say, I love to talk to people on the meditation path when they are at the point of this brick wall. They think they're ready to quit, but I feel they're just beginning. If they could work with the unpleasantness, the insult to ego, the lack of certainty, then they're getting closer to the fluid, changing, real nature of life. Hitting the brick wall, it's just a stage. I mean, you've reached a point where you are asked to go even further into open acceptance of life as it is, even into the unpleasant feelings of life. The real inspiration comes when you finally join in with that fluidity, that openness. Before, you were cruising with your practice, feeling certain about it, and that feeling can be, quote unquote, the best in many ways. And then, wham, everything changes, which means you are given a chance to go even further. So before we drop into our practice today, I want to share one of my favorite poems from Dana Foltz, and I'm sure you heard it multiple times throughout these years. It's called Go In and In. Go in and in, be the space between two selves, the vast, resounding silence in which spirit dwells. Be sugar dissolving on the tongue of life. Dive in and in, as deep as you can dive. Be infinite, ecstatic truth. Be love conceived and born in union. Be exactly what you seek. Singing, yes. Tasting, yes. Embracing, yes. Until there is only essence, the all of everything, expressing through you as you. Go in, and turn away from nothing that you find. So now take a comfortable position, and as always, take a few moments to settle into your body. Find a posture that allows you to be alert and at the same time completely relaxed. Stable base, relaxed legs, relaxed hands. Find the natural length of your spine, the natural openness of your heart without forcing, without struggle. Soften your face. Maybe bring a gentle smile to your lips and let it go through your whole body. Eyes can be open or closed. Your breath nice and soft, completely natural as well. Remember, it's not about focusing on your breath like watching a hawk. Watching it like a hawk. It's about feeling yourself breathe in and out, in and out. No struggle. Everything is easy. You're just letting all the experiences of the present moment flow through you as energy, physical sensations, thoughts, emotions, whatever it is. I will do a basic practice today, focusing just on one thing as the object of meditation. So take a moment to decide which one thing will be the object for today's session for you. Of course, it could be your breath, it could be physical sensations in your right hand and your whole body, or maybe it's a strong emotion that you're experiencing right now. Whatever it is, commit to using this one thing as the object of your meditation, which means whenever your attention is drawn away from it, you simply come back to it. Come back to your anchor, to the object of your practice, without judgment, without frustration. I'll be completely silent for a few minutes so that you can stay with your direct experience of the flow of life in this very moment, right here, right now. The only instruction is keep coming back to that one thing you chose as the object of your practice today, and notice whatever there is to notice in the process. Whenever you get lost in thought, drawn away from the present moment, simply come back. It's no big deal. It happens to all of us. That's the nature of the mind. And now gently let go of this practice. As always, scan your body and notice what's going on for you right now. Physically, emotionally, mentally. How are you really? And as you go through your day today, I invite you to reflect on where you are on your meditation path right now. Are you in the honeymoon period, as Pema Chodron calls it? Or are you by this brick wall where everything seems gloomy and you feel stuck and maybe discouraged? Of course, I'd love to hear what your experience is. So if you're inspired to share, please do so in the comments. Thank you so much for being here today. Have a gorgeous day, and I will see you tomorrow.